Hey guys, it's JC Chandler back again. I hope everyone is doing well. I am here to show you guys what I've been working on. I'm in the preparing mode for holiday season. You guys have seen a couple of the things that I've been playing around with, but I'm going to show you what you'll be seeing over the next couple of weeks. But before I go any further, I want to say thank you to every one of you, all of the subscribers, each and every one of you who click play, who share, who subscribe, every single one of you who are participating in this channel. It makes my heart very, very happy, and I am so happy you're here. If there's something that you want to see, let me know, and we'll work on getting to that. If you are watching the replay, type replay in the comments so I know that you came by to say hi. And if you pop on live, guys, say hello and where you're watching from. Okay, guys. So I posted this ornament, a couple weeks ago. And it is an acrylic ornament that I purchased from Amazon, and I did some stuff to it, right? And I'm gonna go through some of these on my videos, but I wanted to just kind of show you. It's kind of a what I've been up to and a haul video at the same time. Okay, so I've been up to this, created that. I like it, but I might change it, but I'm trying to figure out the packaging as well. So these are two options for ornaments. And here's another option that I did. This is wood, and it's cut and just a little smaller than the acrylic piece. But I'm going to do something to the back because if you can see, there's some glue that I don't want visible. And I'm working on some ideas on how to finish that. So if you have any of these items and you think you want to be a part of the create along videos that will be coming, I'd love to have you join me. So these are a couple more that I'm going to be working with soon. I cut these on my X-Tool S1, and these are thinner wood. These are 1/16, specifically purchased to go with these acrylic blanks. Let's see what else we got. So y'all know I have different fabrics, and I cut out many different pieces. These are not finished, but they are right now sealed, right? So these are the different shapes that I'm working with. So I've got those. That I think it's 5 different shapes. It might be 6. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. 5 different shapes. Oh, no. 6 different shapes. Okay. So I did these shapes. Hey there. I see you watching. Say hello and tell me where you're watching from. Thanks for joining. So I've got 6 different shapes, and I did these 6 shapes in several different fabrics. Now I've put some coating on here to seal it, and then I'm going to decide what I want to do with it. I just don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this just yet, but these are a couple of ornament ideas. That's one fabric. And I have a couple of events scheduled, which is why I'm doing this. And it's like October and November. And I want to make sure that when I'm there, that I'm ready to provide some holiday stuff, because people will probably be shopping at that time for their holiday decorations or gifts. So I'm pre-making my items so that I am ready to sit down in Zen mode and finish giving these their final look. So there's that fabric. Let's see. I've got some other, oh my God, I've got some goodies coming too that I just can't wait. And I'm getting started early. Like I said, last year I had an event and I didn't start my prepping until November. And I had so many ideas that I wanted to do, and I just didn't have enough time to do everything. And I don't want that to happen to me again. So this is one of my favorite fabrics. Let's see. We got this, and then we got those and those, these shapes. I love these right here. These are beautiful. This one's one of my favorites too, but all of them, because that fabric, once I put something on it to get that metallic to pop, oh my. All right, let's see. I think I have one more. Yeah, one more fabric that, oops, that's the wrong bag, that I used. And these are Christmas, kind of like Christmas themed, that I purchased, I think it was last year. It might have been the year before. And I used these to make some ornaments. And I didn't get a chance to finish them. So I'm just going to put one of each right now. Look at that. That's going to be so beautiful. I love that. Let's see, what's the other shade? 1, 2, 3. And those. Look at those shapes. And that is going to be so beautiful with that gold. Look at that. So those are the wood ornaments that I have prepared, pre-worked on. And now it's just going to be a matter of, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be resining or not on those. Now I showed a picture of these not finished yet wood bookmark type ornaments. And these are going to be ornaments, but they're rustic, and I just wanted to do something different. And these are wood bookmarks that I've stained and did some cutting out, some glitter on there, metallic paints, just something a little different from what folks are seeing out there, right? And I got about 24 of these already ready. I sealed them. Sorry for the plastic sound, but I had to put them in plastic so that in a Ziploc. So here's another few of them. And I'm going to finish them off with some beaded string. I have some ornament string that I purchased. Look at these. They're just different. And they're all stained something a little different. All right, so those I did. And then I did them in a smaller gift tag type setup. And they're white on the back so that they can actually write on it. So here's a couple. Here's another couple. Those. And they're the same thing. They're just reduced size. And each one has been painted white and stained, finished with, well, that one's not done, but they have an acrylic finish or a gloss finish so you can actually write on it. So that's what those are. There's a couple more that I did. Like I said, just trying to do something just a little bit different. And if you're interested in knowing how I did these, This is coming up on a video probably over the next couple of weeks. And I'm also going to have these as blanks, no stain, no paint, so that you can do your own, and I'll be dropping that onto my website for you guys, and I'll let you know when it's ready. And these will go into something like this, but this hanger is going to be a little different. I'll probably have some sparkly beads on there. You guys will see. We're gonna create it together. All right, now here's what I'm excited about. So I've been wanting to do some leather ornaments. So I've got some Christmas trees, and I've been playing around with some texture. So I have a Big Shot, an electrical embossing machine, and I have this embossing folder that is that will leave impressions on the leather when it goes through the embossing machine. This I'll more than likely show you. I'll have to rearrange my setup, but I cut this leather out on using this Sizzix die cut, and then I put it through the embossing machine, and the plan is to touch up the higher edges with some rub-on gold. So we'll see. That'll be something that I'm going to do a video on. So everything that I am showing you is something that I'm planning on taking to my next few events. And I want to do a video to show you guys what I'm doing. So in the same realm, I have this, which is a mold, and I tried to use the air dry clay on it, and it's not, of course, I've never done this before. So you guys are going to see my fails as well, but look how detailed this is. So I have the resin-crete, and my plan is to use this so that it will catch all the details. And then that'll be another ornament that I will actually create. And this is what it would look like if I used those colors. So I'm excited about that. And I got this one too, thinking that it was going to be Christmas themed, but if you look, it's more of a gears situation. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for the holiday, but if I don't use it for the holiday, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Let me just open it. This one came today, just a few minutes before I came live. So let's see what it looks like. And these things are not cheap, but look at the detail. Oh my gosh. And I wish it was Christmas themed, but I'm going to do something with it. So that's that. And that's what I'm going to use the resin-crete for. So that's this one. And then for those of you who don't have the same kind of equipment, there's some molding that I want to do for some of the ornaments that I have. Guys, when I tell you I got a lot in my head, I got a lot in my head. So here's some resin ornaments. I've had this forever. So I might do resin-crete on that. So if you see anything on this video that you think you want to see me do first over anything else, let me know. And I might be able to make it happen. Here's a couple more ornaments. And just because they are blank and plain here does not mean that that's what they're going to look like at the end. All right, we have too many options to decorate. So that's pretty much what I have going on over here in my studio. I wanted to make sure I came on and let you guys know what's coming. And if you started your Christmas creations, let me know what you're planning on doing. This is the simplest, I think, of all the ones that I've shown. I think the bookmark ones are gonna probably be the next simplest. These might be, I don't know, they're not hard, guys. If you have a laser, they're definitely not hard. Hey, I see you watching. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you have any blanks, any blanks, really, you can convert them. So we're gonna get creative this Christmas, guys. We're gonna get real creative. All right, I know it's still August, but it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. All right, guys, I hope you are creating something amazing, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys soon. I just finished doing a video that I need to edit, and it's showing you guys how I did these. So that's coming up in the next, look for it in a couple of hours because I got to edit it. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.